Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, Luxe Party Favors by Nikki, and today I have a digital design tutorial for you using Canva. I'm going to show you how I create these digital mock-ups, and I mainly use them when I like to showcase my party package options rather than having to create a replica of the actual items. Sometimes I do prefer the replica just because it gives customers a better idea of what they're buying, but these mock-ups definitely come in handy. You can definitely buy the mock-ups from Etsy. I've seen them vary in price, but if you're looking for unique shapes, sizes, options, this is an option for you. You can make your own mock-up designs. So what you're going to do is go into Canva, open up 8.5 by 11 page, go to Google, type in, I'm going to do chip bag right now. So type in white chip bag, but you're going to type in whichever item you need a mock for if you don't already have it available. Any type of treat option. Then what you're going to do is move that image that you just saved on your desktop, move that to the Canva template, and then make sure it's highlighted. Go off to the left and you will scroll down to see mockups. If you're using your cellular device, this option is at the bottom. And then you'll see at the top under custom, it gives you the option to create a template. Click on that. It takes just a few seconds to make that happen. That's what it's doing right now. And that's your mock-up design. So next thing you're going to do is find an image that you've saved. If you have my templates, you have a couple of items, couple of options. So I am just going to go in and find a template that I already have saved. And I start with this Mickey version, and then I decide to try something else. And all you have to do is drag and drop it. That's it. But I'm going to choose a different template that I created, which is perfect, just in time for Easter. And I also have my Easter templates available on my digital site. So boop, just drag and drop that. And next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and download this because I want to get rid of that gray background. So I have to download it and then upload it back into the document. And then I'm going to remove that gray background. And you'll only have this issue if you save an item that has a background. I should have looked for an image that had a transparent background, but I didn't. So when you're looking for your images that you want to turn into a mock, maybe look for PNG or transparent. But if not, this is what you'll do. So I saved it onto my desktop and then I moved it back into the document. I'm just shrinking down the size a bit. And then I went to BG remover, which is background remover. And I'm just going to resize it just a bit. And then I'm going to just jazz it up a bit and turn it into an actual mock-up, how I like to use my mock-ups. Really, you can leave it like that, but I like to add the logo and add what's inside the bag. So I already have some logos downloaded. And if you don't, you'll do the same thing as you did when you were finding the bag. You'll go to Google, download a logo, save it, and then you can just drag and drop it. So I'm just going to use this Chips Ahoy logo. And then I'm going to look for the actual cookies to match the Chips Ahoy. So I'm just going to type in cookies because, again, I already have cookie images uploaded. So I found the image that I like and I just have to edit it a bit. I'll use that one. I'm going to go ahead and remove the background off of that, just like I removed the background previously, and just clean it up a bit. And I'm also going to get rid of those chocolate chips. So to do that, you're going to go to edit and then you're going to go to magic eraser, and you just highlight which you want to have removed, erase it, and there you have it. It's fine if it has those little divots because I'm going to hide it behind the actual bag anyway. So I'm going to resize this and then I'm going to duplicate duplicate these cookies so that it looks like the cookies are coming out of the bag. So you can't just have 3 cookies coming out of the bag. So now I'm just moving things around just so that it is at my liking and it looks presentable. So I'm going to position these cookies behind the actual bag. And as you see, I went to position and then clicked on the cookies and pushed them backwards. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just moving it around a bit. But this is it's pretty simple. Like I said, you can create any mock-up you want without having to go to Etsy and pay. The Etsy mock-ups, they're not super expensive. I've seen them between like $1 to $5. That's about average. But again, if there's something that is not available, now you know how to do it on your own. And so that's pretty much what it is. And then I take this and download it, and then I turn it into what you saw in the beginning. I usually create some different options, whatever I'm going to have in my package. And that's about it. So let me know if you have any questions. Thanks so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell a friend. Thank you. Bye-bye.